I think um, what works well is that with my old group in there, I sort of like to know the business side of things as well. Like I was sorting like distribution in there, and Soldier had good links as well. He grew up with a lot of London artists. He knew them through his DVD in there. So I think we got everything is in place which we need. And like even like last night we put the event on. We had Skepta, PDC, Sharky Major, Stormin, Snaky Man. There's a lot of MCs there where people don't just get to meet. But Soldier grew up with these artists and worked with them on round tables. So I think we're in the position with our music we can push it forward and we can break through, because a lot of these artists, like last night Skepta even said, he said you jump on tunes from mixtapes in there. All these artists are willing to work with us, even like PDC. All these artists are willing to work with us. So I feel if they're willing to work with us, then there's no reason why we can't break through when they're working with breakthrough artists. And like I just feel that we cover every genre of music, so there's no reason why we can't break through. We got a group which covers everything, and there's artists in the group I feel on the level of other artists they might see on Westwood. Like some of the artists in our group are watching Westwood and looking up to artists which they're better than, and I think that they should be getting the respect. Obviously in Wales is breaking through now, like Urban Circle help artists break through, and now everyone's started to work together and respecting each other's music. So in Wales, I think the scene's moving forward. London artists look at Wales and must think it's countryside, and then they come down here and actually respect it. They actually feel like, whoa, things are actually going on down here, and they're drawn to, they want to actually come here. Like Snaky Man was saying, he wanted to come to Wales to see what was going on, because they're thinking, why is Wales even getting any hype? Because they're thinking it's just Wales, it's just sheep and stuff. But it's not. When they come down here, they see more than that, and they see things are actually moving. And artists, a lot of artists down here, I feel, have got a lot more in them than artists down there. Some of them down there they've built their name, they ain't doing nothing with it. Artists down here ain't got a name, but they're really trying to break through. And I think that's where, my personal opinion, I think that's what's gonna separate boys from the men, and that's what's gonna make people in YTU 13 have the chance to break through, which they wouldn't have, because they got in them, they're hungry, and because when they be put in front of a mic and on stage, when Skepta's on the lineup as well, they want to impress, because they don't get this every day. When some artists in London who just been there for this time, it ain't just, it's regular to them, so they're just staying in one place. But
yeah, well, basically, Shay covered most of it already. But yeah, I'll just add to it. Above all, I think the main reason Y213 can break through is we're a strong unit. Yeah. Basically, we're a family. Everyone works together. Positive mental attitude. If there's situations or any problems within the crew, we make sure it's brought to the table within a meeting and things are dealt straight away. But most of all, I'll say, due to the fact of hard work and positive attitude, yeah, Y213 definitely breaking through. I said one thing, so I'll leave it as that. But there are quite a few things I would say. One of them is attitude. What I see recently, what I see nowadays with a lot of young people, a lot of up and coming artists, or just young people in general, is that a lot of people feel they have to put on this front or be this person in front of everyone where, yeah, I'm gangster, or I can run the roads, or I don't know, they have to be a shotter or a dealer or whatever. At the end of the day, the way I look at things, life is not like that. If you're a nice person, you get along with everyone, you carry yourself well, you'll do far in life. But if you go around with this attitude that I am better than everyone, I've got something that you haven't got, so therefore I can hold my head up like I'm better than everyone, you're not really gonna go far. Like, so altogether, I would say, just be yourself and just stay positive and show love, because right now there's not a lot of love being shown. There's a lot of aggressive attitude and just arrogance and selfish behavior, and right now if you don't show no love to each other, look out for each other, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, then how are you gonna get far? Do you get what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. Some people might look at me like, oh, Soldier's a neat man, he's turned soft, but at the end of the day, there's ways of getting your point across to people without bringing out a gun or bringing out a knife or railing up your mouth to someone or going on like some, I call it barbaric attitude or caveman attitude or jungle attitude. Like, we're out of the stone ages. Like, let's start behaving like civilized human beings.
Like Soldier said, I think attitude is the main thing, and being real, like he said, because like I think the reason why certain people aren't going anywhere in music is because, like, I'll be honest, I make grime and I do make aggressive music, but that's mainly to get because basically I know that gets attention to kids. Like, that's what they want to listen to. So I get attention with that music, and once I build my fan base and I can show them that it's more to music than just, I don't even want, just shit. Basically, like, this is more to music than just I'm gonna stab you, I'm gonna shoot you, I sell drugs, I do this, I do that. That's the most common thing, and people can turn around and say, yeah, but that's me. That is the most common thing, and I do make aggressive music, but that's not the reason why people like Tinchy Stryder elevating in music is because he can make more than just the same old stuff. He's been there for so long now. He knew that wasn't the way to break through, and now he's broke through. It just proves the UK music scene is in the best it's ever been, I think, for hip hop anyway. Like, the amount of people who like are looking at certain people like Tinchy Stryder, N-Dubz and that, and saying, oh, they're gone commercial, they're this and that. At the end of the day, they're making money, and that's if you ask any of these artists what's their dream is to make it in music, then if that's the way they're gonna make it in music, they gotta accept it. They can't just think that they're gonna make some bang bang song and just go number one, because people's parents does not want to listen to that. You gotta be able to make music and cater for everybody, not just the kids on the street. And basically, you're telling them, this is cool, this is that, this is that. People get their attention, like I said, I'll get their attention with that music, and then once you got their music, they look at you, they look up to you like a role model. So the only way to push yourself forward and have an influence on them is tell them what you feel is right in life, I feel. And there's people in the position, like Jay-Z's in a position, he can put anything he wants on the song and the kid is going to listen to it. And like you said, like, people's making all this commercial music, and Jay-Z made a hip-hop album and still done well. Yeah, he done that because he can. And when you're in a position of power and you can put yourself as a role model, then you might as well use it in the right way rather than abuse it and start looking at children and telling them that killing people's alright, really. Because no wonder certain parents don't accept their music and their kids listening to hip-hop, grime and all this, is because when you're in a position of power, you should use it in the right way. If you're going to get in a position of power and still tell kids that killing people's alright, then no wonder you can't, the parents are not going to accept you. So I think attitude is the main thing, and other than that, just hard work. Just me. I got my girlfriend, she's in the group, Miss J, aka Janelle. But yeah, that's me. Like, girls obviously is a good way to relate to them through your music, and they do stay loyal to you as fans rather than boys. They don't hate as much. So I appreciate every fan who's a girl. But yeah, you just basically ruined my fan base. Like,
Yeah. Well, as for the girls, yeah. Well, yeah. Soldier loves the ladies, innit, yeah. But I do come across the wrong way, yeah. Like, I am an artist, yeah. So therefore, and an artist, I don't get no love from the man them, yeah. So, like, really and truly, yeah. Big man thing, yeah. I don't get no love from the man them, yeah. Well, it's rare to get love from the man them, cause man them always hating. Why are they hating on? So basically, most of our fan base are girls, innit? So I try to be sociable and nice and friendly to girls, but they get the wrong idea and then you go around saying, yeah, Soldier's a player and this and that. But no, really and truly, I'm a one-woman man. I haven't got that woman yet, but I am a one-woman man. So yeah. So